you keep hollering my name like you begging for smoke. I'm still right here on the same block where the real ones woke. Trap codes, alley talk, I've been running this turf. Why you tweet tough talk, hiding safe in your house on earth? Trying to spark coast beef, girl, stay in your lane. I'm a crown up queen, heavy metal in my veins. Step inside my jungle, watch your backbone fold. Every bar straight pressure, every line pure gold. Your style weak, no tactics, you ain't built for the clash. Your whole angle off center, all your facts straight trash. Your rep rusted, your image look bargain bin fake. All that dollar store chatter, girl, your crown won't take. Whisper rumors like you ready, but you soft on the ride. Your threats flimsy, they don't shake, nothing on my side. You get shaky when the heat hit, pressure too real. When the storm turn violent, you ain't built for the steel. I'm a nightmare, walking queen flame in the rain. You keep calling my name, why you scared of the name? Where she at, where she at, where she at? You keep yelling my name like where Essie at? On the block with the real, where the real ones stay. Dirty South Crown, I rock it all day. Where she at, where she at, where she at, where she at? You keep calling my name, but you ain't bout that. Step in the den if you want that smoke. Queen on the throne while your whole crew choke. Your squad thirsty for clout, eyes glued to my throne. But this seat built solid, never borrow, never loan. You freeze up when the beef start creeping in close. Problems get thorny when the queen go ghost. All that online barking threats typed in fear. Your plan fall apart soon as you step out here. Your courage on lockdown, you ain't spending that nerve. While my bars shake blocks, make the whole street swerve. Your tricks weak, all gimmicks cheap, magic at best. But the truth hit tragic when I say your name in the flesh. You move foul, got the hood on alert. Snake vibes in your aura, buried deep in your dirt. Toxic lies you spread, trying to twist my lane. But dirt don't stick when you speak on the queen's name. Chaos in the streets when the bass line hit. Storms get wild when the real one spit. So keep shouting my name, keep boosting my fame. Every echo you drop just strengthens the name. Where she at, where she at, where she at? You keep calling my name like where Essie at? On the block with the real, where the real ones stay. Dirty South Crown, I rock it all day. Where she at, where she at, where she at, where she at? You keep calling my name, but you ain't bout that. Step in the den if you want that smoke. Queen on the throne while your whole crew choke. You talk taboo when the truth get loud. Your little squad lost, swallowed up by the crowd. Trouble minds crumble when the pressure get thick. But a real queen steady, crown locked, never slip. Whispers in the dark when you try to sleep. You call my name scared while the shadows creep. But storms fade quick when the daylight swing. And the streets still know who the real queens bring. Now remember what I told you, you can't do what I do. I built lanes you still tripping through. Gave you shine, gave you views. I handed you your moment, put your name in the frame. Now you wash up, whining, trying to chase back fame. You never owned your wrongs, couldn't stand on truth. Tried to twist up my name, girl, that's nothing new. I stayed quiet, stayed patient, watch your whole act play. Cause without a T-Berry, you wouldn't crack the first case. I spoke calm, real humble, gave you one last pass. But you step out of line again, that's your very last. You loud, lost, sloppy, on the spiral again, girl, goodbye. I'm a queen, I don't argue with pretend. Where she at? Where she at? Still yelling my name like where Essie at? Same block, same throne, same crown on the queens. Dirty South Thunder when the real ones sing. Where she at? Where she at? If you want that smoke, better come with that. Lying in the den with a roar too strong. Call my name again, I'll answer in song. Now remember what I told you, you can't do what I do. I built lanes you still tripping through, gave you shine, gave me views. I handed you your moment, put your name in the frame. Now you washed up, whining, trying to chase back fame.
This statement is intended to clarify Essie Berry's past association with Tasha K, and to provide context about how Essie Berry and Tasha K first connected. Essie Berry first met Tasha K in 2017 during a time when Tasha's platform was still relatively small and not widely known. At that time, Tasha had approximately 60,000 subscribers and was in the early stages of building her presence on YouTube during that period. Tasha reached out to Essie expressing interest in covering the story involving Mary Harvey and what Mary had experienced during her marriage to Steve Harvey. At the time, Tasha stated that she wanted to stand up for black women and give them a voice. Because of this, Essie believed in giving her an opportunity. Essie shared information and helped connect Tasha K to the story. The video eventually went viral, reaching over 1 million views and significantly increasing visibility for Tasha's platform. Essie Berry's involvement played an important role in helping bring attention to that story, and in helping expand Tasha K's audience at a time when her channel was still growing. It is also important to note that Mary Harvey initially had reservations about working with Tasha K. Despite those concerns, Essie chose to believe in Tasha's stated intentions and gave her the opportunity to cover the story. Looking back, Essie now regrets that decision. Over the years, Essie watched Tasha K's platform grow, but she also observed behavior that she believes has often been disrespectful toward individuals and toward the same community. Tasha once claimed she wanted to support. Unfortunately, there has never been an effort to acknowledge or support the individuals who helped elevate her platform in its early stages. Recently, Tasha K mentioned Essie Berry publicly and spoke about her in a disrespectful manner. Considering the history between them and the support Essie once gave her, this was both unnecessary and disappointing. Essie wants to make it clear that she does not carry hatred in her heart. She believes in growth, accountability, and healing. In fact, less than a week ago, Essie had communicated with Tasha to express that she is currently on a personal healing journey and is focused on moving forward in peace. However, that does not mean that anyone should feel comfortable disrespecting her or speaking falsely about her. Respect must go both ways. Essie has endured many years of misinformation and is now focused on reclaiming her life and protecting her peace. At this stage in her life, Essie chooses to focus on faith, healing, and moving forward. She will continue to pray for Tasha K in hopes that she reflects on her actions and the impact they may have had on others. For the sake of clarity, there is also recorded conversation that reflects how the story originally came together and how Essie Berry helped bring attention to the video that surpassed 1 million views.
They drove her crazy.
And so he was with Mary while he was on the set, and
Yes, he
Margie.
was years. He was with Mary for years, and Marjorie knew it. Mary, he was with Marjorie for years, and Mary knew about it but couldn't do anything for her.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. So
So
the fact that she signed the divorce paper, she said that, yes, they were still married while he was, married to Marjorie. She said that Marjorie was using his last name to get things,
wow,
to get houses, to buy cars, and everything.
and there's a paper trail to that.
Yeah.
You're not nervous about what she told you. You believe her, correct? Why would she have to
No, this is somebody that I'm close to. I've been close to her for years, so she's very intertwined in this network. Of these, like Ricky Smiley, all of these people, Tommy, Tom Jordan. She's intertwined with it all, so she worked and listened and heard conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like private conversations, but she can't go on record and say it because, you know what I'm saying? When she worked for him, she had to sign, agreements not to share what they were talking about when she heard certain things. But basically, she confirmed everything that we were saying. She said facts. My sister's in the car. She was right there like, oh, shit. Like, she was like, this lady, she's right. So, yeah, go ahead and do it. Put it out there. She said she just didn't like the fact that Steve Harvey is where he is, and he's like, he's giving credit to God, but he did all this devilish shit to people to get to where he is. And he does support Winston. Winston's not allowed to have like friends. He's not allowed to talk to nobody. She told me this, just a few minutes ago. She said he's always done this to protect his image because he's always been ugly. And Marjorie was like a gift to him. Like she was like always like the girl that he always wanted, and he settled for Mary. And Mary was the one to help him build his career.
wow.
We just had this conversation less than 20 minutes ago. And I was telling her about the interview that I'm doing with you. She was like, go ahead and do it. It's all facts, Tasha. It's all facts.
Have they seen any of the videos? Did she say anybody saw any of it? I know they have though.
No, she's not on YouTube like that because she's, busy working. But, I mean, basically, I told her about you and who you were. She was like, yeah, I remember rerun. She was like, he was married a few times. I was like, well, this was, his last wife. And she was just like, I said, she basically has a divorce decree proving that he was still dividing assets while Mary was in a mental institution, and he was, parading Marjorie around, and Marjorie was using the name Mrs. Harvey, and they were buying stuff together as they were, like they were married. She said, yeah, because all of a sudden, Mary's in a mental institution, and Steve and Marjorie went overseas and came back married.
Wow.
And she said she is a hoe, and she's a kingpin bitch. She's a hoe. Basically, that's exactly what she said. And this lady
Wow.
Yeah, so everything that you're saying is true, and that's what you said on camera is true. So when I prepare my questions and we talk some more, now remember, like when we talk, I'm gonna be building a story. So I'm gonna try to keep you on track because I know when we're having conversations, we like to go off and bring other things in to prove it. But for the listeners, like they like to hear stories. So like I'm gonna have to build and start with who you are, where you're from, and I'll go over all those questions with you. Okay? I still haven't gotten word back from the studio, so I don't know if it's gonna go down tomorrow. It may go down Tuesday because I don't know what their schedule is like tomorrow. So if it's not tomorrow, it'll definitely be Tuesday. But I will go over the questions with you. You'll be able to cuss, do whatever you want, you can say whatever you want, and I'll just build you and let you just tell the story. And then I'll come in with my source to say that what you're saying, my source has confirmed that what you're saying is fact.
All right,
And then there's a lot of people upset with Steve because he's using and saying God did this, but yet this is who he's married to, and this is who he's given praise to over a woman that really helped him to build his career and get it to where he is. And he kind of settled for Mary, but Mary was a hustler.
she's a Libra. You did? We all Libras. I didn't know Margie was one, but you're right. That's correct. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? She just basically gave me her blessings. She said, go ahead and do the show. It's true. It's all true. She said, I've been holding this in for years, but it's true.
Thank God there's still some honest people in the world.
Y'all stories are collaborating. It's like how the stories are just matching up. It's so crazy.
That's the mere fact of God, Tasha. That's the mere fact that when a weapon is trying to form against you, it shall not prosper, especially when you know the truth. You dig? That's what that's about. And I'm gonna tell you something. Go ahead.
I like how you said you dig. That's what Rerun used to say.
You dig. You heard me now. Come on now. You right. You dig. Yeah. And isn't it a small world to know all of this? Like people attacking me, they think I'm just some kind of simple chick off the street, and I just want to get in Mary business. This nigga brought me into their business. But I'm glad you got another source.
Oh yes, I just always like to cover my bases and stuff like that. So I knew when I didn't even really plan on mentioning it to her, and I just happened to bring it up, and she was like, "Yeah, it's all bad, specific." My sister's sitting here like in awe, like, "Oh shit, like what?" I was like, "Wow, okay." So I know how to say this. I don't usually have to say allegedly, but since you have the divorce papers and everything like that, I mean, I can beg mine up. So,
well, it's actually, I'm gonna have the divorce papers unsealed. It's actually a petition to show where the divorce was still continuing to go on and it was still dividing assets. You cannot go get married and you're still dividing assets in a state of Texas. In any state, that's illegal. So he's still married to me.
She confirmed, and he still is married to Mary, but she confirmed that yes, Marjorie was using Harvey's last name, and that he paid the state of Texas, the judicial system, to push that divorce through.
She confirmed that.
She confirmed it.
So he's still married to Mary.
Well, no, he was still married to Mary.
Right, correct.
Yes. When Marjorie was using his last name.
And when Marjorie got married to this nigga.
He did pay. The source confirmed that he did pay the judge to basically side with him and to put a gag order on Mary so she couldn't talk. And that his own son is not allowed to even talk about it.
Did she say how much he paid the judge?
She didn't say that. No, I don't think she knew that, but she knew that he paid the judge.
God is awesome. Boom, boom. Let's rock, niggas. Let's go. You heard me now. Let's go. Girl, I need a drink of that wine right now, sister. Woo. Woo, let's do it.
Okay, so listen. Give me. If I don't get you through text, I'll just call you, okay? And then I'll let you know what the studio time will be and how it's gonna go. And we're gonna get deep, so you're not gonna be like cut off, and you're not gonna be rushed. You'll be able to take your time, okay?
Okay, listen, one other thing, sister. You know this gonna put you on the map, right? And don't get all big. Wait a minute. Let me tell you something, Tasha.
It's like my hard work to put me on.
Yeah, but you know what? Your hard work relates to a story. You can't put on. You did what I'm saying. That's what you do. You did. This is one of the biggest stories in 2017, and there's certain people that God's got in the mix of it. Because I don't like women, straight up. I'm finna tell you, I don't. You know what I'm saying? If I roll with you, if I talk to you, if I deal with you, that's what it is. All I'm just saying, when you get to be big time and shit, don't act like you don't know Miss Mary on the street. Now you heard me? Just saying. Okay.
So I'm gonna call you back. We're about to get some lunch. We haven't eaten all day. We're been in meetings all day. So I'm gonna call you to see. And we'll be in touch with you.
All right. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Bye. That's a bombshell. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Essie back. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Step back from the mic. The beast getting loose tonight. You hear that? That ain't rumors, that's the streets talking. They've been yelling my name, they've been waiting on the queen. Same throne, same crown, same fire in the south. So if you came to see the queen of the south, if you came to hear truth on the track, then listen close. You keep running your mouth like you built this lane, but I created the pressure that made you say my name. You acting rude, reckless, real, disrespectful with facts. Tell the people the truth, why the spotlight on your back. You step to the lioness, no turning back from that. I'm God's property, run, tell the world that. Calling me out my name, better think twice tonight. Karma stay circling when the crown is sight. Now when I say where she at, y'all say it loud. Where she at? Where she at? Where she at? Who they yelling for? Let's be back. Who run the throne? Two queens run that. Let's be back. Dirty South, what? Two queen run that. Let's be back. Now feel the tension on the track, all that tacky tactless talk getting thrown right back. Rumors tatted every angle, tangential and weak. Every ball you toss bounce back when the queen speak. You testy temperamental, trying to tempt fate tonight, but the pressure turned torrid when the spotlight bright. Threats tedious, tiresome, just time wasting sound. While the throne stays solid every time I come around. Moves traitorous, twisted truth with tendentious spin. But the truth hit tragic when the real balls begin. Your crown tawdry, reputation tarnished and stank. Could never sit steady where the real queen reign. Your lines tepid, timid, barely testing the flame. Mind tempestuous storms every time that I came. Your energy toxic, thoughtless, thirsty for fame. Mind terrifying pressure when I enter the game. Plans thwarted, every little scheme getting cracked. Crowd yelling loud, bring the queen back. Your talk tangled, tasteless, tortuous lies, while my truth cut terse like a blade through the skies. You thirsty, tight-fisted, clinging hard to a trend, but the throne too heavy for pretenders to defend. The streets know the sound when the real one attack. When the crown hit the mic, Essie backs are back. Storm turning torrid lioness, ready to snap. Pressure get tense every time I rap. They try to trap the queen, said the crown might crack, but the South still screaming, Essie back. Same throne, same crown, same fire in the South. Essie back. And when they ask who run the throne, Essie back. The queen of the South. Remember that when you're opening the new, you know who you was. When you go blank, God wants to see me. Where you be, where you at? Don't call my name again. This time around I was nice, I gave you your first million views. Now you on YouTube, talking confused. I gave you a pass, you won't get no more. You come for me again, time to even the score. Stop lying on me, can't tell the truth. That's why Cardi B is coming for you. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Step back from the mic. The beast getting loose tonight. You hear that? That ain't rumors, that's the streets talking. They've been yelling my name, they've been waiting on the queen. Same throne, same crown, same fire in the South. So if you came to see the queen of the South, if you came to hear truth on the track, then listen close. You keep running your mouth like you built this lane, but I created the pressure that made you say my name. You acting rude, reckless, real, disrespectful with facts. Tell the people the truth, why the spotlight on your back. You step to the lioness, no turning back from that. I'm God's property, run, tell the world that. Calling me out my name, better think twice tonight. Karma stay circling when the crown is sight. Now when I say where she at, y'all say it loud. Where she at? Where she at? Where she at? Who they yelling for? Let's be back. Who run the throne? Two queens run that. Let's be back. Dirty South, what? Two queen run that. Let's be back. Now feel the tension on the track, all that tacky tactless talk getting thrown right back. Rumors tatted every angle, tangential and weak. Every ball you toss bounce back when the queen speak. You testy temperamental, trying to tempt fate tonight, but the pressure turn torrid when the spotlight bright. Threats tedious, tiresome, just time wasting sound. While the throne stays solid every time I come around. Moves traitorous, twisted truth with tendentious spin. But the truth hit tragic when the real balls begin. Your crown tawdry, reputation tarnished and stank. Could never sit steady where the real queen reign. Your lines tepid, timid, barely testing the flame. Mind tempestuous storms every time that I came. Your energy toxic, thoughtless, thirsty for fame. Mind terrifying pressure when I enter the game. Plans thwarted, every little scheme getting cracked. Crowd yelling loud, bring the queen back. Your talk tangled, tasteless, tortuous lies. While my truth cut terse like a blade through the skies. You thirsty, tight-fisted, clinging hard to a trend. But the throne too heavy for pretenders to defend. The streets know the sound when the real one attack. When the crown hit the mic, Essie backs are back. Storm turning torrid lioness, ready to snap. Pressure get tense every time I rap. They try to trap the queen, said the crown might crack. But the South still screaming, Essie back. Same throne, same crown, same fire in the South, Essie back. And when they ask who run the throne, Essie back. The queen of the South, remember that when you're opening the new, you know who you was. When you go blank, God wants to see me. Where you be, where you at, don't call my name again. This time around I was nice, I gave you your first million views. Now you on YouTube, talking confused. I gave you a pass, you won't get no more. You come for me again, time to even the score. Stop lying on me, can't tell the truth. That's why Cardi B is coming for you.